Hi friends, hello, hello. It's the first time I am signing on from my new desktop. If you're joining me for the first time, I'm Narain. I'm the maker, designer behind Nose Knits, and this is my channel. I share a lot of tutorials on how to do Tunisian crochet stitches. Sometimes I share some reviews, and I love connecting with other makers on here. Thanks so much for joining me. I just wanted to pop on and give a few updates with some things that are going on. Happy Whip Wednesday. Let me know what you guys are working on and where you're coming from. And also let me know that you can hear me because I've said this before too. I always worry that nobody can hear me. And then it's just like, you see me, but you can't hear me. So if you're in here, let me know if you can hear me all right. And I'm going to start talking a little bit about the fun things that are going on this week in the crochet universe. So I like to start from so if you go to smart.bios, awesome. Thank you so much. If you guys don't follow her and you're from Ola Joe Crochet, Ola Joe the Crocheting Sailor, you guys need to go subscribe to her channel. Thank you so much, friend. It's nice to have you here. I know it's the first time I'm hopping on from my desktop, my new desktop. We invested in the desktop so that I can get some work done more efficiently, more quickly. And it wouldn't be possible without your support. Thank you so much for supporting me. Truly means a lot. Okay, so this week, something that's huge that is going on. Nice to see you too, my friend. Okay, so I wanted to pop on to talk a little bit about some amazing things happening. First of all, there's a really fun spring style blog hop that is happening. It's being hosted by three main designers, Sarah from madebymeme, Hannah from Hanjan Crochet, and Raylan from Itchin' for Some Stitchin'. And the three of them have organized this amazing spring style blog hop, and they've included a bunch of designers, and one of them is me. But my pattern is going to come till later. But there are 33 beautiful spring themed crochet patterns that you guys need to see, and each day you can get a free PDF. Each day a new designer and a new design will be showcased through their blog hop, and then you can grab it for free. Today's is the Misti, I believe it's the Misti sweater by Sunflower Crochet. Sunflower Cottage Crochet 2. I think that's her handle on Instagram. But so basically you go, I'm just gonna show you guys. I'm trying to see, I'm kind of scrolling here. So basically the way it works is you're gonna go to the roundup post. And so the blog hop is divided into 3 sections. So from March 1st to 11th is going to be the blog hop is hosted on madebymeme blog, and then the second part I think is hosted on Hannah's blog, and then Raylan's. So they're going to go section by section, and for the first couple of weeks it's on madebymeme blog. So as you can see, this is how it works. You're going to go to the roundup post. You're going to go to the pattern post from there. They're going to link to the pattern that's free for that day. And then you're going to go and click on the download button. This is what it's going to look like. So it's like a little floral design, and each blog, like each pattern that's free for that day is going to have that button on there on their blog post. So you just click on that. You're going to grab or you're going to go to the download button and then apply the coupon code that the designer has provided. So you're going to find everything on their blog post, but that's how it works basically. And then, as I said, it's hosted on like on on the different organizers' main roundup posts each third, I guess every 2 weeks. It's going to be a different roundup post, but I've included it in the description, so you can go to the link for, depending on what day it is, you can go to the link for that roundup. So the first one, as I said, for this week and next week, I believe it is Sarah from madebymeme, and you can go to her blog post, her main roundup post, and get to all the patterns. And today's, I wanted to show you a picture of it. I know I can't find it. It's gonna be the, can't seem to find down here. Maybe I have to scroll down more. Yeah, so this was yesterday's, which was the Evelyn shawl by Hanjan Crochet. It was so pretty. And then today's is the Misti Day sweater by Sunflower Cottage Crochet, as I said. So if you go to madebymeme roundup post, you're going to scroll down and click on this picture. You're going to click on this, the link that's provided, and then go to her blog post and grab the pattern for free. And that's only for today. So that's kind of how it works. But if you are not able to participate in the blog hop and you still want access to all the patterns, you can still grab the entire bundle, which is 33 patterns that are all 90% off, which is a really great deal because it's full of accessories and garments that would originally initially cost at least $3 to $4 each, but you're getting the whole bundle for, I believe it's I think it's 12 something, or yeah. So if you just go to the roundup post, you can see all the patterns, and then I have a link if you just want to get the bundle right away. You could do that as well. You can click on the pattern bundle link that I have in my description as well. So you could do either, whatever suits your needs. But it's a super amazing deal, I think, considering the amount of garments that are included. But it's a good mix. It's a good mix of garments, accessories, home decor, all of the fun spring things. So I just wanted to quickly tell you guys about that. So make sure you go check out the links there. And then Furls is having a really amazing deal where they are, so it is, so I didn't say this, but happy National Crochet Month. This month, March, is the month that is for crochet, in honor of crocheting. So Furls is having this really amazing 3-tiered deal on their website where you can get 15% off or 20% off or 25% off based on how much you spend. I believe them, if you're not, there's no minimum for, I think, the 15%. But then if you want 20 or 25%, you have to spend a certain amount. But I've included the details below, as well as the coupon codes and everything. So you could check that out. But I just wanted to show you again, Furls is just amazing. But you can shop pretty much. So I'm gonna go to their page so National Crochet Month is from March. Whoops, it's kind of bright. Let me see if there. So March 1st to 31st, and then they're having a giveaway every week, every Tuesday, I believe. So on their website. So if you visit the website, you can enter the giveaway. And I think that's also happening throughout the month, where they're going to have a new giveaway every Tuesday, which is really cool. So 15% off all orders with, I think it's NCM 15, and then 20% off orders that are $150 or more, and that is, I think the code is NCM 20 for that. and then 25% off orders of 250 or more, and that I think is the code is NCM25. So I've included all of that below, the details, and then also like the link for you to shop if you're interested, if you're on the lookout for a new hook or some yarn, because they have some really nice I believe they have like nice Wims merino and Furls. Furls also has a Wander acrylic, which is one of my faves. So yeah, so you could check it out, check the sale out, shop some yarn and hooks, and enter the giveaway. Make sure you enter the giveaway. So that is what's going on Furls. Such an exciting sale. I'm so excited. And then let me see what else is happening. Oh yeah. So just in case you missed my last live where I talked about my Tunisian Textured Coasters, I do not have them here, but it's a super easy beginner-friendly pattern that I am teaching in a couple of weeks. Not next week, yeah, not next week, the week after that, from the 14th to the 18th. If you've never heard of Rebecca Page, make sure you go check her out. She hosts these really great summits. So from March 14th to 18th, there's going to be a free crochet summit where you can learn a bunch of different crochet techniques. So there's going to be a total of 39 classes, and one of them is mine, and I'm so excited. You get to learn how to make the Tunisian Textured Coasters with me. There's a full video tutorial. You get the full pattern PDF, and then you'll get a list of like all the materials you need and everything. But you get the pattern, plus you get the full video tutorial, which is not originally part of it if you buy it from my stores. So make sure you sign up. It's a completely free summit. You can learn a lot of great new techniques. So make sure you go sign up. The link is in the description as well for that. So let me see. I'm going to go visit it and the page, and I'll show you guys. So there's going to be crochet amigurumi, finger crochet, and garments that you're going to be able to make. So I'm going to scroll through some of the designs. So there's like garments, and then there's this beautiful little heart, and then oops, sorry, it's kind of bright, huh? Let me see. Oh, look at this little pouch. It's so cute. And then little hat. So cute. And there's this amigurumi. I love little tiny amigurumi. Like, that's so cute. And then this is a shawl, I believe. So it's a really great mix of things. Oh, how cute. Yeah, so again, it's completely free. If you're interested, go check it out. It's from the 14th to 18th. Also, I believe that's the time for a lot of kids going on spring break. So if you have older kids and you've been wanting to start crocheting or learning how to crochet, I think it would be a really great opportunity for them, because again, these classes are completely free, and keep them busy. So you see if that's something that they would be interested in, and you can sign up. It's completely free, as I said, every Tuesday on their website. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm really excited for this Rebecca Page Summit. I think it's a great opportunity. And again, like, I know a lot of my subscribers on here, a lot of my followers are kind of intimidated to learn Tunisian crochet, but trust me, it is not as hard as it looks. It is so easy, and I really want you guys to get on the Tunisian train, because trust me, once you get on there, you're not going to want to get off, because it's so fun to do. So you can join me in that class. It's completely free, as I said. Just sign up. You have nothing to lose, and you will get to learn Tunisian crochet with me. So you can check it out. The link is in the description, as I said. Let me see. Yeah, so you can just sign up for that over there. What else is there going on? So another thing is Crochet Foundry magazine is releasing a spring 2020 2022. Well, yeah, it's 2022 spring issue. That is going to be really great. It's going to be full of some really beautiful designs. I'm going to go through just a couple of the pictures of the designs. So if crochet garments and accessories are your thing, Crochet Foundry is a beautiful magazine filled with, some really great inspo in terms of garments and accessories. So this spring issue is going to be so beautiful. These are a couple of the designs. Oops. Like this, and they also are including some like gardening tips and like recipes. They include like a little bit about the designer too in there through these tips and like recipes and things like that, which is really great, I think, because sometimes when you buy the pattern, you want to know who the person is behind that, design, or what their inspiration was and things like that. So I think it's really cool that they do that. This is going to be available starting Friday. And you can check back in my description. I'll have a special tidbit for you on Friday. I'm going to add it into my description. But for now, if you're interested, you can just go over and learn more about the spring issue. I think that's going to be really great. Look at that. Some beautiful designs in there. So make sure you go check it out. I have the link in my description as well for that. I think that was kind of it, right? Oh, there's one more deal that's happening on Caspian crochet hooks on We Crochet Official. So I have the radiant wood. Oh, I just put it away because I just finished up a project, but these hooks are really smooth and I love the colors. So the hook sets and the hooks are on sale. They're 30% off, so you can shop from the link that's in my description. But this is kind of what oops, I'm trying to see if I can zoom into the picture, because it's not letting me. But I'll show you. Like, this is kind of what the Caspian hook sets look like. The hooks look like. They're very pretty. If you love like earthy tones, that's kind of what the Caspian wood colors are like. All right, so I think that was it in terms of the major news that's happening, the things that you guys need to check out. And today I'm going to be doing something fun, because my friend Marquita from Marquita Makes from Knotty Crochet tagged me in this challenge, and I thought I would take part. I think it's a really fun way of getting to know fellow designers. And so I'm going to go through a list of questions. I've included it in the description as well, just in case you want to take part, you want to do the challenge as well. I'm going to tag Andrea from Ola Joe, the Crocheting Sailor. You're going to have to do this challenge if you haven't already yet. And let me see. I know the Loopy Lamb, Ashley, is also on YouTube. She has a lot of great tutorials. She does a lot of amigurumi and things like that. So first off, I'm just going to put it out there. I'm going to tag these people just so I don't forget. So let's start off. So the first question is, how long have you been knitting or crocheting? So I started knitting in 2010. So it's been 11 years. It's crazy to think that. Like 11, 12 years. Wow. I didn't really realize it's been that long. But knitting, that's when I learned how to knit. Ooh, yay! You're gonna join me. I'm so excited. Okay. So I learned how to knit back in 2010, so it's been quite a while. Crocheting, which is ironic because a lot of my patterns right now are crochet, but I learned how to crochet like a year or two after I learned how to knit. So it took me a little while because I didn't get the hang of it right away. I had to take a few breaks and get back to it. And then finally I got it. So I think it's been maybe 10 years, probably. I would say like 10 years, 9 to 10 years that I've been crocheting for. Okay. What's my oldest make? So I have this really fun story to tell you about this make. I think a lot of you guys can relate because it's something that happens with all of us. When we first start off, we make a lot of mistakes. Um, and we don't get the size right usually the first time. And I'll show you. This is my first make. It's a little hat that I made for my husband. Before we got married, I was visiting him for his birthday, and um, like my family, like we were visiting, and I made him this hat with this yarn that I had in my stash, and like I this was not even in the round. This was a flat, like I knitted it flat on straight needles. And I had no idea about gauge or anything like that. So I cast it on like this random number. I didn't even go by a pattern. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a hat, and this is what I came up with. And it is so it was so tight on him that it just like it kind of like stuck to his head. So this was my first ever make, and it was hilarious because I didn't realize that gauge was a thing, and that you have to figure out sizing before you make something. So this is what I ended up with. And now something that's even funnier is that it fits my son like a glove, like perfectly. And I make him wear it sometimes, and he looks so cute in it. But this was my very first ever make. And you can also see at the top there's like this little pointy part because that's just how it came out. But yeah, it was made with love. That's what matters, I guess. But it was just really funny that it didn't fit him properly. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, happy birthday. Here you go. Oh, thank you so much. You're so kind. But yeah, that was the first thing I ever made. I knitted. I don't believe I have my first crochet. What was the first thing I crocheted? I don't remember what the first thing I crocheted was. I'm gonna have to think about it. Yeah, it was pretty hilarious. um, Okay, what's the most recent make? So, if you're not following me on Instagram, you probably don't know about this, but I started a second Instagram page for my kufi prayer hats that I make for Ramadan and Eid. So, I'm doing a sale where I am adding in a keychain for each. So basically, when we break our fast, we call it iftar. So iftar is like we break our fast at that time, and we like basically I associate iftar with some really good memories around wholesome food, and just like it's such a beautiful time that you spend with your family. You're breaking your fast after a long day, and you're making prayer, and it's a beautiful time. But I associate it with some traditional foods that I used to have as a kid. So I created these little cute amigurumi keychains. At some point I may write up the patterns or share a tutorial or something. Let me know if that's something you would be interested in. But I made these little tiny keychains that I have been including as part of the special sale that's going on over there on my second Instagram page. But this guy is a mango lassi. If you've never had mango lassi, you should try it. It's basically like a yogurt and mango drink. It's really delicious. And his name is Mustafa the mango lassi. And then this guy is Saeed the samosa. You guys might remember him. I have a pattern for a full size of this guy in my shops. I'll link it in the description. I forgot to do that, but this is a samosa. I'm sure a lot of you guys know what a samosa is because they're pretty popular. But it's this really delicious pastry I guess you could call it pastry, but it's like a fried pastry. It's so yummy. So yeah, I created this last year. I created the bigger version of it, like an actual amigurumi, but I'm including like the mini version in my orders. So I'll link to the pattern in my description. I believe it's a free pattern on my blog, but I keep forgetting. But I'll link to it in any case, and you guys can make yourself some samosas. They're really fun to make. Again, easy way to get into Tunisian crochet because it's a super simple pattern. And then this little lady is faluda faluda. Faluda is another drink, which is like it's like a popular drink around the time of breaking fast, and it's made with like there's a syrup, a rose syrup, I guess that's what it's called. It's called a ruhabza, and then you add milk to it and sugar, and then you top it off with like whipped cream. You can add some jello in there, but it's a delicious, like it's a dessert slash drink, I guess. And then you add like pistachios to the top, and that's where this little bowl comes from. But this is my most recent make that I can share with you guys. There are some others that I can't really share yet because they're going to be designs that I'm going to be releasing. So look out for those. But for now, this is what I can share, and I just thought I'd share a little piece of my like my traditions, and like I have so much joy making these. I feel so much joy making these little tiny keychains. So I wanted to share with you guys. And then, okay, the next question is my dream yarn, I would say, would be any like worsted weight or bulky yarn. But in the past, I have loved working with Line Brand Woolly Stick and Quick just because it works up super fast and it washes and dries really well. It's like a really like it's a go-to for a lot of us, but I think that's one of my favorites that I've worked with. What else? You know what? I was really sad to hear that the Comfy Cotton Blend is leaving stores, I believe. Thanks so much, Andrea. I understand. Yeah. I will see you soon. Yeah, so that I think that would be a dream yarn for me, like super bulky or worsted weight. But yeah, I was saying Comfy Cotton Blend is actually, I think, going to be discontinued. I got an email like last week or the week before that from Teresa from Debrossi NYC, and she shared that they're going to be discontinuing it, which is crazy. But I'm not like 100% sure. I hope they're not because I really love that yarn. What else? How many whips do I have going? I have quite a lot of whips going that they're kind of all over the place. But currently I'm working on some orders for prayer hats that I just got yesterday because my sale started. But yeah, if you're watching and if you want to take a look on Instagram, it's Noor's Kufis, and yeah, so I am having a little sale where you get 30% off and free shipping within the US, and these cute little keychains that I just love and adore. Nice, welcome back. Okay, so I'm just going through the list. What does my stash look like? If you see, I'm just gonna kind of go this way. You'll see a few boxes behind me on this side over here. There we go. You see a little like there's some boxes there, boxes everywhere, because I'm still not done unpacking. Surprise, surprise. So a lot of my stash is kind of all over the place right now, but I did organize it by like yarn weights and things like that a little while ago. So it's basically they're organized by yarn weight, but they're in different boxes, but they're all in boxes. I don't really like taking them out and stuff, so that's kind of what my stash looks like right now. And I have a mix, but mostly I have worsted weight yarns because I love working with worsted weight and bulky yarn. So a lot of my stash is that. And then, are you a loose or tight crocheter or knitter? So I would say that I'm a tight crocheter and knitter, just because I feel like I hold the yarn a little bit tightly. So that's what I would say. And then, when do you weave in your ends? So this one, I wait until the very end to weave in my ends. But I love the fact that amigurumi, like when you're doing amigurumi, you don't really have to weave in your ends. You're basically just sticking them all into the body. And there you go, you're done. But yeah, I usually wait until the end of my project to weave in my ends. Yeah, so that's kind of how I do it. And then pattern that I can't stop thinking about. Pretty much any pattern from, let me pull out Tony's book that I haven't really. So I did a whole like walkthrough of Tony's Tunisian Crochet Handbook, but I would say pretty much all of the patterns in here are ones that I cannot stop thinking about because they're just so beautiful and I need to really make all of them at some point in life. She did such a great job. I think I should just start a one of her shawls because her shawl patterns are so stunning. I love them. And then the last one is my biggest knitting or crochet goal. I would say is to get really good at making garments so that I can design garments in the future. Right now, I think that's something I struggle with because I mostly work on like things that don't really require too much. It's like beginner friendly patterns. And those are the kind of patterns that I release usually, things that are done flat. With easy stitches, easy stitch repeats, but I would love to build my stitch library and, get more comfortable with different techniques, especially ones that are required for making garments, like short rows and things like that. I really wanted to, get, it's one thing to learn it, but then also to get good at it, good enough to be able to share, your own patterns or your own designs. I would love to do that. And then also hopefully working with more yarn companies and other big designers. That's also another goal of mine. So, those are just some goals that I have in mind. I would love to release a kit with Lion Brand at some point in my life. I think that would be so cool. I see my friends doing it all the time. A lot of my friends have done that in the past, and I think it's really cool. So if you are watching this and you'd like to collaborate, reach out to me. I would be so happy to work with you. And for everyone else who was watching to get to know me, thank you so much for joining in. As I said previously, I tag Andrea from Ola Joe, the Crocheting Sailor, and I also tag Ashley from the Loopy Lamb. Those are two people who are coming to my mind right now, who are on YouTube. Oh, and one more person I am going to tag is Claire from Eclair Bakery because I absolutely love her work and she is the sweetest. In the beginning, when I was just getting started off with a lot of my, designing and my, these going live and things like that, she was very encouraging and positive. So I'd love to get to know more about her journey too. So if you're watching this, Claire, I'd love for you to join in. I've included all the questions in the description so you guys can check it out and do your own version. And I can't wait to see. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. Make sure you go sign up and check out all the links that are in my description. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much. Bye. Have a great rest of your Whip Wednesday. You too. Bye.